Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Just another
Mashup. That's right, it is Mashup Monday. And on this day I like to go on YouTube and try to find some of the best mashups that are out there and present them to you guys. Now I do apologize, I have been away for a little bit over the last week. I needed some time to de-stress. I've been churning and burning for a long time, doing like 15, and then all of a sudden when I added back on Twang and Tuesday, it went up to like 18 videos a week, and I just needed some time out, and so I took it. I only did like 7 videos last week when I normally do, like I said, between 15 and 18. So if you missed me, I'm sorry that you missed me, but
Guess who's back again?
the first video that I am going to do is Alanis Morrisette versus the Smiths. Now, when I grew up, I actually did not like the Smiths. I did not like Morrissey. But when I turned 18 and lived on my own and things like that, I started to understand a little bit more of the Smiths and how emo and, it was, and, I grew to appreciate them. Alanis Morissette, I grew to appreciate Alanis Morissette straight out the gate with her first album, Jagged Little Pill. So, the songs that are going to be in this one are How Soon Is Now versus Alanis Morissette's You Oughta Know. So this should be interesting. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Alanis Morissette versus the Smiths.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. useful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know.
Alright, I was digging that a lot because as rockin' as You Oughta Know can get, it still kept the moodiness of How Soon Is Now basically throughout the whole thing, but it had the moodiness from, you know, the Alanis Morrisette, you know, the earlier parts where it starts to do the build-up, and, you know, it still incorporated that kind of moodiness, that eeriness, that feeling of, you know, uneasiness that, you know, How Soon Is Now gives to you in a good way, because, you know, there's nothing like the new age emo sounds of the 80s and maybe slightly into the 90s, but when you're doing that sound, it just, there's no other real sound. I mean, there's a lot of things that might sound like it, because even like Modern English, I Melt With You has that kind of eeriness, kind of, you know, because the song's about the end of the world, saying, you know, if the bomb goes off, I love you so much, I'm willing to melt with you, as we're both dying from nuclear war. There's just nothing like it. You really don't get anything like that anymore. And I'm not going to talk like, hey, they don't make music like that anymore. You know, they might have been making music like that up until the early 2000s when you had some Evanescence, you know, things like that. Nobody's going back and doing that kind of music anymore. A lot of people are redoing, like whether it be R&B, whether it be hip hop, you know, things like that. They might be going back and doing some of that, but nobody's going back and doing this. And maybe they should. You know, people would start, you know, understanding it, because I don't know of any real emo groups anymore, but I don't listen to the radio. If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the music or the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.